All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the MUSA Gaming here, and today I'm here to introduce you to a brand new project that I'll be doing here in my MUSA Gaming channel, and that is going to be called MUSA Gaming in 3927. And in today's video, I'll be talking about a little bit of how this actually ended up happening in terms of me and playing in 3927, and also at the same time how I plan on doing this and what kind of conversation took place between the king of 3927 as well as myself, and yeah, and what you can look forward to in the upcoming series, as well as videos that you'll be seeing and upcoming streams that you'll be seeing in my channel regarding this project. Now, let us just take us back to yesterday. And this whole conversation actually only has been only like 30 hours, 36 hours or so. So it's only been a day and but the king of this kingdom right here, 3927, called M007, has reached out to me on Discord. Actually, he has reached out to me on Discord on the November 26th first, but then again, I have accidentally ignored his message. That was my bad. M007. But he has reached out to me yesterday saying, hey, you have a moment to talk. And he actually reached out to me saying, hey, is there any way that you can actually join my channel, join my server and kind of cover my channel, cover my server at the end of the day? I'm the king of 3927. We're about to enter 1v3 KVK. And, I wanted to really invite you to kind of join the server to cover all the wars that we're doing and all that fun stuff, right? And then I told him, hey, there's actually a new a membership video that I posted a couple days ago. And if you actually go to my channel and if you press on join membership here, you guys can see there's three additional membership tiers that I've explained thoroughly in my latest video that I posted about the membership revamp. But in a nutshell, on top of the regular membership that we had, that was not really changed much, we added three different tiers. And then $10 tier would actually mean that I'll do account review on monthly basis, account coaching on monthly basis, and on the 49.99 new tier, I was actually offering a service of covering your project or kingdom on bi-weekly basis, so twice a month basis. And I have another tier that is at 99.99 that says, okay, you actually have me join your kingdom and create content there. For example, it'll mean something like I'll be showcasing your the account that I have at the kingdom every single stream that I do. And also at the same time, I'll be featuring some of the videos of me fighting for your kingdom as a warrior in your kingdom. That was basically what I was offering at each tier of the new membership program that I had. And these are monthly subscriptions. So obviously, if you end up not wanting to continue, then I'll just make the decision from thereafter whether or not I migrate out or I actually continue playing on that server. That's going to be up to me on the last tier. But he originally wanted to actually do the last tier, which was 99.99 version. But then again, as you guys might already see, Kingdom 3927 is a kingdom that is actually not young, not too young to be exact. The kingdom has already gone through 2 months and 1 week of the server's age, and that means that if I make an account here right now, I wouldn't be able to support the kingdom as a warrior as I was kind of offering on my last tier. So I actually told him, hey, I don't think that's a really good idea. I'll just go ahead and create an account in your kingdom, and then I'll basically be the reporter for your kingdom, covering your kingdom twice per month, and see if you like it or not, just to begin with. And he originally agreed to it, and then he signed up for the $50 tier membership. And then as he was talking to me yesterday, which was about 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago, he actually said he really, really wanted me to kind of fight in his kingdom and kind of cover all the fight as a warrior's point of view. And I was like, oh, okay. So in that case, I was wondering if I should get my get my new account kind of up to speed and all that stuff so that I can at least, at the very least, feel. But instead, he has said he can actually give me access to one of his farm accounts, which has separate emails and everything, by the way. And then I am logging in by sending the verification code to his second email. So yeah, he actually gave me access to his second account, basically a farm account that he had in the back end. And then he was like, yeah, I think you can go ahead and control this as long as we are actually subscribed to the membership and fighting in the kingdom. So I was like, oh, okay. And originally, I was a little hesitant, and I have declined initially. I said, oh, I usually don't get on other people's account. For a couple of reasons. For one, I didn't want his name or his email to be exposed during the live stream and, cause any unnecessary and unwanted leakage of his personal information. Email address, by the way, is considered as personal information. But he actually made a dummy email to kind of, have this account made. So it wasn't as big of a problem. And also at the same time, he really, really wanted to, have me fight and cover his kingdom and his kingdom's fights uh, uh, as a warrior's point of view. So yeah, so that's basically what happened. So he ended up signing up for the highest tier, and hence, as per our agreement, we'll be basically covering his kingdom and their fights in the point of view of a warrior within his kingdom. And yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. And I really, really would like to take a moment to say my special thanks to the king of 3927 for such a generous offer, as well as like being my first customer for the premium membership that I have set up 2 days ago. And yeah, I'm super excited to join the 3927's fights as a warrior. And this account, in this video, I'll actually showcase everything this account has, as well as some of the upcoming fights that 3927 is looking to have in their very first KVK that is happening in a couple weeks. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at what this account has. And I have not actually taken a closer look at this account yet. So this will be the first time that I'm looking at whatever this account has as well. But right off the bat, Expertise Minamoto. Oh my god. This is gonna be golden when you go into fights in KVK 1. The equipment is not legendary, but then again, I think this is more than good enough for me to actually perform on the field, in my opinion. I mean, I was playing around with 5511 or 5111 Tutmos in KVK 1 with my Mass Level Newbie account. So yeah, I'm more than happy to have an Expertise Minamoto paired up with Expertise Double C, guys. Expertise Double C and the Expertise Minamoto. Those are basically all I need, in my opinion, for me to perform well in KVK 1, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, having buy bars and all the epic commanders do really, really help. But yeah, having Expertise Minamoto in KVK 1, guys, let's see how well I can actually trade in the field with this guy. But yeah, this is really, really good. I love it. Again, doesn't really have a legendary equipment, but I don't think that's going to be too big of a problem, in my opinion. So yeah. And again, having Expertise Double C is a big W, in my opinion, for this account. That Double C can potentially be a commander swap commander for Season of Conquest. So that's already a W. And then also at the same time, if you want to only run one march on the field, we can look into running Minamoto and Double C as a really, really strong pairing in KVK 1 for single target damage as well. So yeah, I'm super excited to see those commanders in there. Let's see what else he has. Expertise Sun Tzu with full blue equipment, which is really nice. How about Ethelflame? Oh, 5514, not too bad at all. So I can potentially use Minamoto, 5 bars, and maybe Double C with Ethelflame. That's really good. And Jonabar Prime expertise as well. Lohar's doing well too. I think he has some leftover equipment for farming and not dying, which is good. Charles Mattel 5510. Yo, 5510 Charles Mattel is gonna be really, really good if we can actually pair him up with Sun Tzu. So that's a big W. This account is pretty stacked, I will say. And Pierce with 5000. Yeah, this account is actually pretty stacked. Not gonna lie. Mehmed is not really worked on, but that's fine. Witcher that's not really worked on, but that's also fine. And yeah, pretty good in terms of equipment and commanders for a farm account slash second account that he has. Yeah, I can definitely work with this, in my opinion. And let's see, what else does he have? Oh, he has actually archery range leveling up to 25. Table's already 25, and Siege Workshop is 23. Okay, that's good. The all is level 25, obviously. And what else does he have? Let's take a look at the technology. Okay. So for cavalry, I think he has almost maxed out. Ooh, okay. So he can maybe potentially work on some of the technology on the small 3 side, as well as a big 3. Oh, big 3. He actually has it all the way up to combined arms level 9, which is awesome. And he's almost done with T4 tech on attack and defense without hitting the what's this called? The Academy level 25 as well. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. And obviously he has all the econ technology done before he went on it. That's really nice. And yeah, let's go ahead and see if he has any blueprints though for legendary equipments. No, he doesn't have any good legendary equipment blueprints. But he does have Sacred Grasp, which is actually a big win, I would say. And then a lot of epic blueprints that can potentially be crafted, like Silent Trial for cavalry could be a big help, in my opinion. So that's something that we can kind of work into crafting for the KBK. And yes, some blueprint fragments of Ash of the Dawn and Lance of Hellish Wasteland, which is good. Potentially, I think the trading post might actually show us the Ash of the Dawn into KVK 1 and 2. So that's something that we can look to upgrade this with at the end of the day. But yeah, I'll say this attack or a second account slash farm account, this is pretty stacked, guys. Not gonna lie. Let's see how many troops that he has. 496,000 T4 cavalry. Yeah, this is actually really good. So could work on other commanders, other troop types, but yeah. 496,000 is amazing. Amazing starting point at the very least. And it looks like this account does do a lot of kind of dailies and weekly stuff too. So yeah, this is amazing. Honestly, like way more than what I could ask for at the end of the day. So I'll try my best to make sure that this account does stay as competitive as possible. But yeah, the fact that he already has expertise Minamoto and expertise double C and buy bars, you know, and 5514 Ethelflint. Yeah, this is already really good in my opinion for us to work with at the end of the day. But yeah, that's basically it in terms of all the commanders that I wanted to look at, as well as the technology on this account. And let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit and look at what war we have ahead of us. Now, as you guys can see, we are actually in a region that is, you know, paired up with 3 other kingdoms. We are 3927 is actually have the rising star in there. So that means most likely we're gonna go into 3v1 KVK against 3925, 3926, and 3928, which is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, but looking at some of the kingdom members that I've seen earlier today, I think we might have a good chance of winning at the end of the day. So let's just go ahead and just look at all the top all the top alliances that we have here in this kingdom. Let's start from the main alliance that we're in. You guys can see that the king of this alliance, a king of this server, actually, the M007 MUSA, is currently sitting at 71 million power, which is really, really nice for KVK1. And also we have another R4, Raven Emperor, which is sitting at 54 million power, which means that he's a T5 user. And another T5 user called Su Muso, which is also T5 user, just judging from the power. And then Tita Muso, which is also at 48 million power. I believe that's the amount of power that you usually get when you just unlock T5 and maybe have one full T5 march, which is really good. And then Dr. Feelgood might be a potential T5 candidate, as well as Law, 37 million power. Usually those people would actually push up to T5 by the time that they get into KVK and the first fight. So that's really good. And then I'm right here at 20 million power. Although I did hear from Muso that he does want to push this account into T5, which I'll talk about how we can arrange that. And I'll try to showcase how this account can eventually become T5 as well at the end of the day as well. And not only that, this kingdom also has another alliance. Let's just go ahead and see. Alliance power. Yeah, this kingdom actually has another alliance that has another T5 user here. Matt with double M, double T. And then Snake, which is probably another T5 player. And then Tuna Sub, which is also 43 million, which I think is going to be either T5 right now or is going to be T5 later. And a bunch of other 20 million power players as well here, which is really, really nice. And let's look at the third alliance. I don't know if there's any T5 players on the third alliance, to be honest. Ooh, another T5 player here. 51 million power. That's really, really nice. And a bunch of 10 to 20 million powers even on the third alliance. So, I mean, I think we can potentially see us going 3v1 against the neighboring kingdoms, but who knows? Let's hope. Yeah, that is what? One. Currently, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 T5 users or 8 T5 users, and then more to come in this kingdom. So yeah, very, very strong kingdom by any standards, I would say. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for that 3v1 fight that I'll be participating in on this account. And looking at the new season arrival scroll right here, you're seeing that participating kingdoms will be 3921 to 3928. I'm assuming we're gonna actually fight with our 4 kingdom cluster. And new season would actually start in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, we still got some time for us to kind of build up our strength and potentially build up our army as well as equipment. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of prepare this account right here, as well as the other players who are looking to reach T5 by KBK1 as well. So yeah, that's more than enough time for us to actually have this account prepared as well as other accounts prepared for our 3v1 eventually, I think. So that's really, really good. And also the last thing that I have for you today is actually, let me just go ahead and exit this. A new key art that I'll be using for this project. And whenever you guys basically see this key art used in the thumbnail, please just consider it as like the new project project 3927 key art. Because I don't know if you guys notice, but whenever I do post videos about each and separate separate kind of projects, I actually have different project key art for my channel. My max level newbie well, this is actually my project vortex key art, right? Actually not this one. Yeah, this one is my project vortex key art, right? And for project MUSA Gaming in 3927 will be actually using this key art. The reason why I chose this style is simple, is because I'll be playing in disguise, I'll say, a little bit. So right now on this key art, I'm basically hidden my hid my identity as a player of 3927. And yeah, I think this is a pretty cool key art that I'll be using for every video that I post about this project. Just for your reference, when you guys are looking at my thumbnails and choosing, okay, well, which project is this video from? Then yeah, the project Musa Gaming in 3927 will be actually in this. We'll be using that key art as part of the thumbnail at the end of the day, so that you guys don't get confused on which video to watch. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'm super excited. And again, special shout out to M007 for arranging everything for me to kind of be one of your warriors to fight in your kingdom. I'll make sure that I don't hold you guys back. And another special thank you to M007 for the signing up for the membership, highest tier membership, and being my first customer for this kind of service. And this is my very first time that I'm doing this as well. I'm super excited, and hopefully, I'll bring more value to the kingdom than the amount of money that he's actually spending on me, so that this could be a mutual, lasting relationship between us, between 3927 as well as my channel. And for those of you who are in 3927, feel free to reach out to this account, M072, if you want to talk to me. I know that his wife has access to this account as well. So I might not be the only one who's actually accessing this account. But yeah, if you have questions regarding anything, I can answer in this. I can answer in this account as well as my other Musa Gaming accounts as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video, and again, hopefully you guys are actually excited for the new project as much as I am. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys around later, and big shout out to Kingdom 3927 as well as the King for the one last time. And as always, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.